Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Ah, it's Fluff Piece Monday. Yes, we're back for another fucking boring revelation, looking at a shit guitar and seeing if we can make it a little bit better. That's a lie. We always make them a lot better. I can make a glary a fucking world beater. Now, if that is not an accolade to put on my CV, I don't know what is. So people send me guitars. You know you do. People, you lot in there in the lens, you send guitars. You donate the fucking dirt boxes that you don't want to play anymore. And then I make them wonderful and then we sell them for charity. Woo! What a business model. Terrible earner for me, I've got to be honest.
It's real bad.
I think I'm losing money hand over fist, fist over foot. Yeah, never mind. Push it right in the anus. That's all I'm going to say. My new favourite saying. Occasionally I'll get one in the post and I'll think, what the fuck is that? And this is one of them. It is ugly. I've been putting this off. The grand reveal. This is the grand reveal. It's not that ugly, but it is. The reason I haven't wanted to do it is because it's one of them. Look, it's one of those nasty fucking mingers. Gear for Music. Horrendous reputation. I don't actually know anything about Gear for Music guitars. This thing's a bit of a weird one. It's got, I think it's one of their better ones. The LA Select series. Let's do the Google. Found it. Found it. Whoo! 149 doll hairs, which is an amount of Canadian rupees. I don't know how many it is, about 9,000 and a liver. I'm pretty sure that's what it'll cost over there in the Freedom units. 149 quid. What does it say about it? It says it's made of reconstituted badger assholes. It's a C-shaped maple neck, which is very raw, gotta say. Includes a gig bag, which I haven't got actually. I can't find that, but I'll include a padded bag with it if I can't find it. The Super LA with Wilkinson pickups, and it's got an ash body. Well, there you go. Very light. It's a super light guitar, so you know. HSS pickups, 5-way switcheroonies, high quality build. Well, I've had a strum downstairs in Fritzl's, and I played the guitar as well. And I can tell you now, it's not fucking high quality. The fretwork is piss poor, fucking dreadful. Let's just set her up, and it's got the plastic on the pick. Someone's bought this and straight away got it out, strummed it and gone, no. I mean, it's in brand new condition. It's mintaroony, absolutely mint. It's got some spaff on it, but that might have been me. The action, I could limbo underneath it if I tried. Maybe a stone to go. I was a stone lighter last year. How fucking sad's that? Mr. Richards has got to get on a diet, the fat bastard.
It's massive.
We've got a bit of relief. When I say a bit of relief, we've got this much relief. We've got lots of that. Tons of relief. More relief than we could ever want. Let's straighten the bitch out. Well, it's a good fretboard. She straightens out. I'll give her that. I'm just going to check for cheeky rockers because I know there are about 5. They're all shit. That's a record. You could trip over that. I knew there were 2 or 3 absolute whoppers, but there is no finish, no discernible finish on the fretboard. So I think they're going to tap down. We haven't got locking tuners and we haven't got roller string trees. We've got a trem of unknown origin. It's fucking, it looks like a 2005 iPhone with massive bezels. It's a proper chonk and it's absolutely floating. So it's set up to float and doing all sorts of wicked and wonderful things. I'm going to set this thing up as nicely as I can. Let's make her work. That's our little snip. The strings are shit. I mean, the colour scheme of this guitar on a scale of 1 to 10 is fucking hanging, isn't it? It's not good at all. But it might be to someone's taste. I think this with a black pickguard would look a little bit more spectacular, but I'll leave that up to someone else. I'm not sure what that nut is, to be honest. I think it's probably plastic. For 150 doll hairs, I'm going to say plastic. Celluloidesium. Well, should we say something like that? I've got to take that off. Can't get them out. Now, secretly, because these are Gear for Music have got terrible reputation. They have. Sorry if you're watching Gear for Music people, but you know you have, and it's better than it used to be. I've done a bit of internet sleuthing. I've done a bit of reading about the Gear for Music fucking industrials. Milo Studios parts trays available now online. I've done a bit of sleuthing, and your reputation used to be horrific. It's not as bad now. You've picked it up a little bit. This thing, the frets are not great. I mean, that's a record. And for a beginner who's likely to buy this £150 dirt box, it's gonna be a sad state of affairs. I think everything's clear. Oh, we've got the tiniest trem block I've ever seen. Fucking hell, you'd get laughed out of the showers with that one. I am pretty convinced that the thickness of your trem block doesn't affect things as much as people think it does. Yeah, I can tell that the problem straight away with this guitar, there's one glaring problem, is that it's not strung up with the Darios. Woo! Thank you, Big D. Oh, did I not mention we're sponsored by the Dario? Oh, it must have slipped by. I'll put the shop tag back on at the end so the new owner can wear it proudly. Maybe put it on their keys. Okay, I'm going to take the plastic off. Some people said that it affects tone. I can't say that affects tone myself, personally. I think that might be an internet myth. And internet myths are normally sponsored by internet quims, aren't they? That, actually, you've knocked out 72 megahertz of your fucking tone. Have a little look around you, Dave. How many mates you got? Not a fucking lot, mate. So, drier than a nun's codpiece. Absolutely. Let's see if we can sort. I don't want to do a fret level. They're not massive frets. They're not huge. We have not got sausages on this guitar. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to knock the rockers. That's what we're going to try and do. And we do a bit of spot leveling. Now we know from previous escapades and all the many guitars and some of the good ones, you don't have to get rid of your rocks completely. But if you've got some whoppers, you want to just, if you can get them down to next to nothing, like that's a biggie. Let's see if we can just tap them down. Don't go too hard. That is the one tool that I bought from Stu Mac, which is utter shit. And I'm not the first. I spoke to a few people about these, and people are generally not that impressed. That bit of diamond is crap. Hands down, the worst frets I've ever seen in this workshop. I've just reviewed fucking Revstar. Hands down, the best frets. Not perfect, but the best frets from the factory. They're absolutely shit. I'm down to the fucking nubbin there, and we're still low. I don't even know what manufacturer this is. We're gonna have to refret it. Oh, refretting a Gear for Music shitbox. Fuming, fucking fuming. Hanging. Right, let's get set up. I'm gonna take the neck off. I'll see you at the end, and we're going to whiz through a fret job. Oh, the montage that I've been trying to avoid. Camera's off, let's fucking get to it. Just a little side note with the shitty amp or the shitty mic. Gear for Music, although the fret job's horrific, the fretboard is rolled very nicely. And also they've done the old fill the ends where the tangs would normally stick through. So we have to nip the frets using Stu Mac fret nippers. Some people think these are shit, some people think they're great. I found that it all depends on the angle you hold the fret. If you dip your fret, if you dip the fret wire downwards, it'll give you a shit cut. So you kind of got to get it as upright as you can go. See, that was down and it will give you a shit cut. But if you hold your fret wire nice and high and roll it back, it'll nip it straight away. You still then got to make a little groove in your desk and have your file out and just take him off. So you got a nice flat bottom to your fret. I don't know if you can see that. That might be shit. But worth interjecting and letting you bastards know. Right, the last thing we've got to talk about is nuts. We've got to talk about nuts. It's not every gent wants to talk about his nuts, but we've got to talk about nuts.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word.
These frets are 55 million times bigger than the ones that were on there. So this nut is going to be way too low. I need to pop it out and put a new one in. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? Fucking exciting. Perfect for it's hammering down. Hammering. So that is a nut chisel. It's not a nut chisel, it's a 2mm chisel. It just happens to fit in nut slots. Lovely. Get yourself one of them. Beautiful. Mind your eyes, Paul. Fuck's sake. I like Geiger bone nuts. They come, they're well formed. It's a well formed nut, isn't it? It's not as well formed as those nuts, but it's a well formed nut. Definitely. Sorry. Fucking the shit I buy is nuts. Better than a dildo, eh? So it's a bone nut. It should go right in that slot. It's a little bit, oh, look at that. It goes right in. Beautiful. That is perfect. It's a perfect swap. It's made of bone. Bonium, so it's going to be better. I'll keep the plastic cheesium because there's a sparesy. In case I've got to fix another shit box. I've got this wonderful little 3D printed doodah that my mate James made me. And that just runs on the frets. Woo! And it gives you a little cheeky line. And we can just tell that because basically this nut's the same dimensions as that one, but the sluts aren't as deep. They're not dropping. So that should be fine. If it's not, we're fucked and we'll have to put a shim under it. And I'll tell you a thing about shims under nuts. Makes no difference at all. I did get a little bit excited thinking that they'd use ferrules, but they are just still wood screws. Again, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not marking them down for that, but I am marking them down for their dog shit fret wire. Gear for Music, I challenge you to send me your best guitar. Because even if you've got a tech in the factory sorting them out, I don't know how you'd rescue this fucking dirt box. I really don't. It's hanging. Went for a run the other day. Bit of a weird moment. Running along, all of a sudden there's a gentleman running next to me saying, take your fucking headphones off. And it was my friendly neighbourhood Amazon delivery driver. He watches the channel, doesn't he? So get on, geese. He said he's going to comment, get on, fatty. I said, I dare you, you bastard. So he gets a special wave. I'm not going to name him because he might be a psychopath. I don't know yet.
Came here to murder you.
Feels like tram lines now, are they? Bad boys on. I love a sausage. I'm getting right into the sausages, I've got to say. So we've got to change the string trees out. You don't need me to show you how to change a string tree. They're already screwed in there, so I'm just going to replace them. I did get asked, what do I do with the old string trees? Well, I put them in the complaints department, otherwise known as the bin. Because they're shite. Right, I'll string her up and we'll see how we get on. Remember, whoever buys this, you are going to be buying a guitar that's going to play like an absolute whopper now. I think a black pickguard on this guitar would rescue it massively. It would look pretty cool then. And obviously you've got lovely big sausage Jescar frets. The fret job and the neck and everything is fine. It's fine now. We've turned this bitch around. So this has got a soft case and another set of strings. It's going on for 150 quid, which is what it is for the Gear for Music website, but you get a set of 15 quid strings with it and a monumental fret job, which probably would have cost you, I don't know, 200 quid, something like that. So yeah, the fret job's worth more than the guitar, and my love is worth more than the fret job. That's all I'm going to say. I might rub it with things if you're lucky. Anyway, I'm not going to film putting strings on because fuck me, it's a long day. I'm going to turn the cameras off and I'll see you down in Fritzl's. Well, so what did we learn? What have we learned from this shitbox? Basically, Gear for Music sent out an absolute dog end of a guitar. It was a fucking monk-tard, wasn't it? Hated it. The first time I played it down in Fritzl's, I thought, oh fuck, this thing is absolutely hanging, and I had a feeling it was going to need a fret job. We tried rescuing it. The frets were really poor quality. They weren't very big anyway. It needed a new fret job. Now, the result, lo and behold, no surprises, it's an absolute belter. Lovely to play, super light. I'm gonna weigh it because we're professional as fuck. 3.1 kilos, 7 lubs, 7 freedom lubs. It's a bloody light guitar. Whoa, lovely. We've got a new bone nut in there from Geiker. There's an affiliate link down below for Geiker. You can get some lovely bits and bobs. They are not a low-cost brand. It's a weird one. On their site, they've got they've got great quality gear. And I'm not saying that because it's an affiliate link, because if you spend a tenner, I get the equivalent of a fucking pea from a pot noodle. It's fuck all. The kickback is not worth a wank. But if I recommend something, it's because I do endorse it, and I like to represent the fact that these brands that were previously considered a bit shit are not, all right? There's no need to spend fucking £200 on a set of tuners, because a set for 40 quid from a good reputable brand like Geiker or Wilkinson, they're perfectly good. Perfectly good. I like Goto gear as well. If I'm going to step it up a bit, it's all nice. Choose something choose something that you like. The bridge, I wasn't a fan of this. It's a big old lumpy, it's like a Terminator's fucking forehead, isn't it? Lovely and adjustable on the pins. I've set it up so it's floating just a little bit. We've got 1.6 to 1.4. I've cut the nut to 0.35-ish. The Wilkinson pickups are brilliant. The humbucker is lovely and well balanced with these two. I've got no complaints about it at all. It's a shame because it's shit in the eye. Because Gear for Music sent out a guitar with the bones of what should have been and what could have been good, and it wasn't. It was dog shit. But now it's brilliant. It's fine. So I'm going to sell this on, wholeheartedly happy that A, it's fucking gone, and B, we're sending on a winner. Someone's going to buy a lovely guitar. The neck has got a bit of chunk. It's got a bit of chunk to it. Do you want to know something funny? I've had an email from Glary. They've offered to send me a guitar. I doubt they will, because they might watch a video. But it'd be fun nevertheless. See you later, everyone. Special wave. And especially for one of my subscribers, Bosh!
I'll be back.